Your subconscious mind controls your entire life. And here's 10 ways to easily reprogram your subconscious mind so you can attract more good people, more prosperity, more love, and more happiness into your life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and these will change your life. Number 1, change your passwords on your phone, on your computer, on all your devices that you have, and make them things that auto-suggest prosperity, abundance, love, happiness, whatever it is that you want. Understand that every time you're typing those things in, you're programming your subconscious. So if you want to make more money, make it something along the lines of attracting money or being a millionaire. If you want more love, make it along the lines of that. So every time you've got to type those things in, you're reminding yourself of that. You're stimulating new nerve and brain cells and creating a new reality for yourself. It's so easy, and you'll feel amazing when you do it. Number 2, look around your room at everything and see what doesn't inspire you. Take everything out of your room that doesn't inspire you. Take everything out of your room that doesn't automatically and unconsciously suggest the desired realities that you want. Take inventory of it. If you can, buy new things that replace it, that suggest ideas of prosperity or love or happiness. Change your wall colors. Paint it a different color. Put flowers in it. Get rid of things. If you can't buy, then decorate things. Print out flowers. Draw certain things. Make sure that you walk into your room and it's unconsciously suggesting every single thing that you desire. That's where you're spending most of your time. So make sure that it's in alignment with the reality that you intend to create for yourself, because all of that information and energy from your room is implanting in your subconscious mind. Now you can implant prosperity, success, abundance, love, or a bunch of the same old that you might not even want anymore. Number 3, now take a walk around your house and do the same thing. Does that couch bother you? Do you want to move the angle of it? Does that TV bother you? Do you want to get rid of it? Does that one picture suggest some odd idea? I remember in the movie The Secret, there was a feng shui interior designer who was working with a client that was complaining about never attracting romantic relationships, and he always wanted them. And he was a painter, and his whole house was covered in paintings. And what he would paint was women, but it was always women that were like scoffing, like looking away and things like that. And she said, you've imprinted your subconscious mind for women to shun you. And he thought it was such a ridiculous idea, but she said, just try it. Just get rid of those and start painting women openly, looking at you, engaging with you, you in romantic relationships with them, rather than these silly little dating games, because it's blocking it. And she said that it didn't take long at all for his whole romantic life to change. And it seems silly, but that's the way it works. All of these things are imprinted into the subconscious. Put your vision boards up. Put pictures of money or your dream house or love or health or romance up. Make your home conducive so when you step out in the morning and you open your eyes, it inspires you. It inspires you, it uplifts you, it engages the reality that you're intending to create for yourself. Number 4, replace your cell phone wallpaper with your intended reality. My partner did this for me, I don't know, 3 years ago or something. And my wallpaper is my statement for my life, for my career, put down on paper. It's my one goal put down right on it. It's not a picture of a sunset anymore or anything. It's my goal. So then all the time, every time I click my phone and I check what time it is, I pick my phone up, I see it. So I'm auto-suggesting my statement that, you know, if you've watched this channel before, I talk about taking a 3x5 index card and writing your goal on a piece of paper and carrying it with you. I have it on my phone. So all the time I'm getting suggested to it as well. I recommend you do the exact same thing with your phone and with your computer or your Mac desktop too. 5, make sure that the music that you're listening to is empowering. Make sure that the music you're listening to is suggesting positive ideas into your subconscious mind while you're driving to work, while you're at the gym, while you're on a walk, while you're cleaning your house. Make sure that the information that's being suggested to you is positive. Now, so much of the music in our culture is violent, it's negative, and that stuff imprints upon us. And so make sure and consciously seek out music that inspires you and that uplifts you and that puts you in harmony with the reality that you intend to create. Number 6, go through your closet and do the same thing you did with your room in your house. Make sure that you're inspired by the clothes you're wearing. You know, they don't need to be clothes that cost you a bunch of money, but make sure you love the colors. Make sure that you want to put it on. And the stuff that you don't wear, the stuff that you never wear, that you don't like, get rid of it. There's no point in having the energy of something you don't want in your closet. So take a little bit of time and go through it and get rid of the things so that you can create more space for new energy to come into your life. 7, don't read any books, online articles, newspapers, don't watch the news, any of that stuff if it's blocking what you want. So in the book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles, he says not to listen to any contrary lectures or anything that's contrary to the idea that you can create wealth for yourself. Now, apply that same idea to everything else. If you want more happiness in your life, it might be good for a little while to not watch the 5 o'clock news, because there's a lot of violence that happens on that. You know, this car crash and this thing happened and this thing happened. So take a step back and take inventory of the information that's coming into you. Make sure that if you're trying to create more happiness for yourself, that you're not reading things about violent crimes in your sci-fi books that you're reading. Just make sure that it's in alignment. Now, this doesn't mean forever, but do a 14-day media fast where any information through books, articles, newspaper, radio that you ingest is in alignment with the things that you're wanting to cement into your subconscious mind. Number 8, choose a sound for your ringtone and alarm clock on your phone that inspires you. Like, don't make it just some stupid little beep that gets you out of bed. And don't make it some stupid annoying beep noise that distracts you from reading when your phone goes off. Mine's my favorite song. It inspires me every single solitary day that I hear it. My phone rings, even if I don't answer it. It just makes me dance and feel inspired. It's the same thing that wakes me up in the morning. If I wake up in the morning to an alarm clock, which I don't do very often, then I'm inspired by it. Make sure that the ringtone and the alarm clock is inspiring you. It could be your affirmations. It could be a clip from one of my YouTube videos. It could be anything that you want, but make sure that it uplifts you. Number 9, make a vision board. Get a poster. You can use Google Images and print them out. You can draw them. You can clip them from magazines. I think the easiest is to go to Google and type in the images of the house you want, the car you want, the money you want, the love you want, the health you want, the adventures you want, whatever it is that you want. Print it all out, tape it or glue it onto a vision board and put that in an area where you sit or walk often, because you want the auto suggestion of it. You want those images to constantly be suggested to you in the same way that advertisers know this, so they are always auto suggesting things about this thing we need to buy or that thing we need to buy. We want to use that same auto suggestion mentality in order to program our minds for the intended realities that we want to create. And number 10, take your goals and put it on your bathroom mirror, so when you brush your teeth every single morning, when you wake up in the morning, and at night before you go to bed, you'll read it out loud. It's the easiest way to remember to read your goals. Short, simple, and easy. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. If you have not, make sure that you download my free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com down below. It's the quickest and easiest way to retrain your subconscious mind for success, for abundance, for prosperity. It's free. I've used this exact recording for 6 years to program my subconscious mind to go from my life partner being $3,000 in debt just for groceries to creating an international movement with hundreds of thousands of amazing people like you. and you can use it for any desires you have too. It's jakeshypnosis.com. Be sure that you hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. That's what notifies you for new videos. Press like, hashtag down below, best life ever. If you're actually gonna do a couple of these steps or tips, hashtag best life ever down below to let me know that you're actually gonna do these things. So have a beautiful day. I'll see you next time, and thank you for watching.